Well, you can't continue to get down like we've got down in the last 3 or 4 games, and then have to work all game to get back in it. And we just can't continue to do that. I mean, and I can't read these stat sheets. I don't know. We changed the stat sheets.
We had issues with the computer today. It
Well,
broke on us.
Imagine that we had issues with anything. I thought Lujan gave us some good minutes. Our perimeter shooting and our perimeter defense has been our downfall. I mean, we got the ones that's taking the most shots are shooting 20 and 18%. You can't win ball games doing that, guys. You can't do it. And then, turnovers again. We had where's the turnovers at on this thing?
We had
19 turnovers, and we had 6 of them on inbounds play by a point guard. Now the point guard's a freshman, but still, you can't have turnovers. I don't know if I've had 6 turnovers in my entire career here at Middle Tennessee on inbounds. I really don't. We had 6 tonight. So, you take that away and we win the ball game. I thought that we ran a perfect set and got a great look, and we just didn't hit it. That wasn't the ball game. The ball game was taking care of the basketball and rebounding the ball and making some plays. We didn't make enough plays. Shot free throws well, not 13 or 14. But, we didn't win the ball game. Bottom line, I'll take any questions.
Coach, how do you avoid the slow start?
I've never had that problem. So I don't really know how to avoid it, to be honest with you. We just, some of the mistakes that we made early on, I mean, we worked all day on what we wanted to do with the basketball. We don't lob the ball. The first 2 possessions we got the ball, maybe first 3 possessions, we lobbed the ball into Bogus. Bogus is an undersized post that needs the ball off the floor. We didn't get it to her off the floor, and we work on it all the time. We don't want to lob the ball. The only person we got on our team we want to lob the ball to is Nikki. And Nikki wasn't in there. But we continue to do stuff, shoot ourselves in the foot, and make those type mistakes. That's the 3rd game we should have won. We should have won the Tech game. We should have won this game. We should have won, there's one other, what was it? The Rice game. Again, we got down and had to fight back. And we just can't continue to do that. Why fight back? Well, let's get ahead and hold on to it. That's what I want to do.
What was that second half approach? What was the message to get back into the game?
Really wasn't all that upset. We felt like we could get the ball in there to Bogus on our sets. That she would score, and she did. She did a good job. And she's getting better passing the ball out. And I thought our little point guard, besides throwing the ball in, did a good. She knocked down 3 threes. What was she? 3 for 3? Is that what she was?
She was.
I mean, and she can shoot the ball too. Right now, she's shooting the ball good, but we are our worst enemy, guys. We're our worst enemy.
Talk about Yuhan's development, playing a lot more 2-guard for you now.
She is playing within herself, and that's what we're working on. I think she's got a lot of talent. But we do have her at the 2-guard. I thought she made some plays there, and I thought her defense was decent too. It wasn't any worse than anybody else, just to be honest with you. It's no need of me coming in here trying to sugarcoat anything. We just didn't play a good enough basketball game to win that game.
Now we're going to turn the page and
Now
we're going to turn the page and go up against Memphis. What's kind of the message that you're going to tell the girls just to make sure that they're not shooting themselves in the foot and you're just going to start off
let's
fresh?
don't get down 18. Let's start with that. Let's don't get down 18. Let's get down 4, maybe 5, not 18. Or let's take the lead, And I'm not trying to be a smart aleck with you, I am being facetious. But we can't continue to do that. But, we got this schedule. We can't back off of it. We're not going to back off.
Coach, defense in the 4th quarter, going into that first time out, you held them to 3 points. What was the change going into that final quarter where you were able to hold them so low?
Well, they just got down and got in a grind mode, and they looked at the scoreboard and saw that we're right there. I couldn't believe that kid hit that last shot. Played pretty good defense, had it where we wanted, and then she turns around, makes a left-handed shot that bobbles around up there and goes in. But, we just got in the grind. That's what we did.
Was there any one player in the huddle that caused that momentum to change, or was it a team effort?
No, it wasn't. That's one thing we lack is leadership right now. Freshmen they don't want to step on each other's toes. And I'd like for somebody to step on somebody's toes and say, hey, you got to go get a rebound or you got to go make a play. We haven't got that right now. And we work on that every single day.
I was about to say with that, like the leadership aspect of it, how do you even try to make sure that you're instilling that in them? I know they're young. I know they're probably a little nervous about like what you're saying, but how do you change that?
Well, right now, coming through what we've come through schedule-wise, you really don't need to be nervous. You just need to go play. I mean, you be nervous. We're not playing Tennessee. You get a little nervous when you look out there and you see all those 6'4s and 6'5s. But, you just got to you got all freshmen and one sophomore and a senior. And I've never been there. So somebody's got to step up and take a hold of this team.
What do you think this is teaching you?
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. What do you think this is teaching you, like as a coach? This is a lot of your first moments dealing with something like this, with this type of team.
I'm trying my best to stay out of the nursing home. Does that answer your question? Mm-hmm. I've never had problems with blood pressure. I got all kinds of problems with blood pressure right now. So I don't know if it's a team or if it's my health, but, I'm not going to quit either.
Whoever wants to answer this, I know, like for the most part you all were trailing, and then you come back. I know, Kirsten, you've mentioned it, like this team knows how to fight, but how do you kind of get rid of that deficit number? Like the past 3 games, you've been trailing by pretty big margins, and then you're trying to come back. You're kind of, what Coach has been saying, I'm sure he said this to you all, kind of shooting yourselves in your foot, right? How do you turn the page and just make sure that you're trying to get off on the better start?
I feel like we didn't do a good job getting in the post the first quarter, which I feel like gets us in they got a bigger lead because of it, and that's happened to us a few games. If we get into the post, then maybe I can kick it out, get a 3, score. And that was a big emphasis at halftime, especially, to just do that. And I thought Kirsten and Macy and all the other girls did a good job after that.
Blair, how do you avoid the slow starts that you guys have had so far?
Getting in the post. I mean, I feel like that's what we need to do. That's what they told us to do, and that's just what we have to start doing from the start. That's what we did at Rice. We didn't get in the ball in the post the first quarter, and that kind of shot us in the foot. Not because I need to score, but because I can kick it out to my shooters.
That's kind of been a conscious effort, is getting you the ball in the post. How are you handling, because obviously that's the scout now, as Blair's going to touch the ball at some point in this possession. How are you handling that scout defense? I
just try to be slow with the ball, catch it, chin it. My coaches have really had a big emphasis on me about chin the ball, see who's coming, see what double teams are coming, because that was in the scouting report today about double teams coming. So I was expecting it today to see where I could kick it out, or if they didn't come, score it on my own.
Kirsten, a lot of rebounds for you tonight. Obviously, it's a new element to your game. Have you been emphasizing that a lot this week?
Yeah, I think in the games where we need stuff like that, that's what I'm going to focus on. Not necessarily something that I've been emphasizing in practice and stuff, but it's something that we needed that game, so I was going to go and do it.
A lot of minutes in that second half. Unfortunately, gets cut short with that 5th foul. But what was the effort on the defensive side of the ball that got you back into this game?
Yeah, like Blair said, first half we need to come out with energy, obviously. Some games it works when we come out the second half and we can get back into the lead, but obviously this game it didn't. So, defensive-wise, being in help and just having a lot of energy was something we were focusing on that second half.
Macy, your 3-point shot, kind of finding yourself here as of late. How are you feeling on that side of your game?
I definitely feel like that's an element of my game that's improved since I got here, and it's something I'm a lot more confident in. So it's helped me kind of get in a rhythm offensively and help my teammates out. And being able to make those is going to help Blair out and really pressure off her. So just trying to help my teammates out.
Really, for all 3 of you, and Macy, we'll start with you and just go back to your right. Do you take moral victory in a game like this? What do you learn about yourself and what do you learn about your team in these type of ball games?
Yeah, I'm not a big moral victory person. I don't really like to lose, but we definitely learned a lot. I know I've got to have better starts. I've had slow starts these past few games, and I've got to get out of that. We've got to get the ball to Blair. But, one thing about our team is we have fight in us, and we just got to learn how to finish.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought these two especially did a good job when they were getting it in the post to kick it out and hit that three, so it opened up for me, which was really helpful, when you have those triple, double teams. So I was proud of them in that aspect.
Yeah, I don't think there was much victory in this game, but we took certain stuff. Obviously, like Macy said, we have a lot of fight, but the first half has got to be better.
Coach mentioned having a freshman step up and kind of be a vocal leader for the team. Is that something y'all think can happen in the next few games to where going into conference play, one of y'all is leading those timeouts?
Yeah, I mean, as a point guard, I should be doing it no matter if I'm a freshman or not. It's something I'm working on, definitely. I know I can be a leader on the court, so it's something I'm focusing on.
Something I'll add to that is Coach Rick and them have emphasized that we're no longer freshmen. We're considered sophomores now. Like, November's over. And that's what they're expecting of us. So we know we've got to step up and do that.
Absolutely.